Okay, athletes and coaches, I want to talk to you about the calls that we're going to be doing here on the Flippin' Awesome Coaching Program. When you look on the content page, you're going to see that there's recordings in that they kind of go in order of the oldest recordings to the newest recordings, based on the dates, right? Just chronology. So all the replays will be right there on the content page of everything that we're doing. Every month there's going to be a different topic, and it goes with those recordings, whatever the topic is of the month. Okay. And if you have topics that you want to have covered, just let me know. Put them in Ask Amy and we'll cover whatever you need. Sometimes there's also going to be some downloadable worksheets or workbooks to go with that monthly theme. So make sure you look below and there'll be an area to print off different worksheets to be able to dive deeper in the topic, okay? We have what we call an open live coaching call once a week. And I spend the first half of the call, sometimes more than half, if I haven't received any information on too many calls that week or requests that week. I will spend time in the first half of the call, for sure the first half, teaching a variety of topics, but mostly focused on the topic of the month. And then I do this live coaching time in that call, with the exception of if I'm on vacation or if there's a holiday, then we'll take that weekly call off. But in general, it's every week. We teach for the first half and then we do open live coaching for the second half. You don't have to sign up for the coaching. You're welcome just to come and observe, which I highly recommend. Okay. Listening to other people being coached is super helpful for all of us. As athletes and coaches, we have these similar concerns in different areas of our life, but they're different, but they're similar. Okay. A lot of similar ideas, like I'm having these mental blocks and I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling anxious. What do I do when I'm going from practice to a competition? How come it feels so different? Those kind of things are very similar in all the sports. So you listen to the coaching and it might resonate with you. But on each live coaching call, I typically coach like 1 to 2 people. So if you want to be one of those people, then make sure you're ready and on the call and live and ready to go. They're super awesome calls. The calls last 50 to 60 minutes. And when it's your turn to be coached, I'm going to bring you on this webcam so you can see you and we can hear you. And we'll spend about 5 to 20 minutes maybe together where I'm going to coach your brain, okay, you with your brain. And that's a really informative thing, insightful for everyone listening and especially for you. So you don't have to sign up for this coaching. You just raise your hand. There's a little button. You raise your hand on the Zoom call and everything's done through Zoom. So make sure you upload that app on your computer so that you don't have or download it so you don't have a hard time when the call starts trying to figure out why am I not getting in there. Make sure you get download on your or Zoom on your computer. And I want to mention one more thing. Okay, it's pretty easy once you figure it out. There's a little button. It will raise a little hand. I'll click on the hand, and then you will come on live with me. Okay, super easy. And I want to mention that sometimes we feel like these things are a lot. And I want to give you a lot of content. I want to give you things so you can pop on and see what you need as well as get preventative help constantly. Okay. I don't want you to think that you have to come to all of these. This is why I did it in this format. Is everything's recorded, there's an Ask Amy area. I wanted you to know that you absolutely do not have to come to any of them live, really, because there's a replay for all of them. If you want live coaching, then you want to try to be on there. I understand the life of an athlete and a coach. I was an elite gymnast working out 6 days a week, leaving school early, waking up early, trying to get to school early to get help with things like calculus before classes, right? So getting on a live call during the week for most of you is going to be pretty difficult. And I totally get that. And that's totally okay. If there's no coaches and no athletes live on the call for that week that need help, then we'll have a shorter call. Not a problem. And you're welcome to ask your questions in the Ask Amy area of the website, of the membership site. And I'm going to be answering those questions weekly. Think of this like joining a gym. Okay. When you join a gym and you see a schedule with all the classes, you don't look at all the classes like, man, how am I going to get to boot camp and Zoom and spin? How am I going to do all that? No, you just think I'm going to go to the couple classes that I need, really understand those concepts, and then apply them. That's a lot better for you than trying to get to everything and not applying anything. So that's how you're going to achieve your goals. You don't have to come to all the calls every month. Come to a call or two, maybe, if you can, or just choose to listen to the replays. Pick and choose, but don't ever tell yourself that I'm getting so far behind, because that's just not the case. There is no getting behind in this program, okay? You'll always have replays to all the calls, and you'll have plenty of other content in the bonus content area that you can go to. You can always come back to anything at any time and ask questions anytime. Okay, we're here for you. Don't think you're behind and have to do everything. That's not necessary. Listen to the calls when you can, and then do the worksheets when you can, and then come and get help when you need help. Don't get overwhelmed by how much there is. There's plenty of time for you to learn exactly what you need in order to keep moving forward, to have the success that you want. So everything's there to get you the help that you need whenever there's an obstacle that you're facing. Don't hesitate for help, to ask for help, or don't hesitate to get on the call. It's great if you're feeling a little nervous about being live on the call. That's great. We should all do things that cause us to be courageous, to push through fear, right? So if you don't have time for that, go over to Ask Amy. All right. Okay, you guys, we'll see you all on the inside.